The number one mistake that expats make when deciding to live in Costa Rica is that they quickly find a place to buy, and they buy this with little to no research, and after just a couple of months, they realize this is not the best place to live in Costa Rica. So your biggest challenge will be, where is the best place to live in Costa Rica? Obviously, that decision is going to be different for everyone depending on your lifestyle choices. If you're the kind of person that wants to live on the beach, but you want to enjoy the nightlife, well, maybe Jaco or Puerto Viejo is the best place to live in Costa Rica. However, if you like to enjoy the cool temperatures of the mountains, but you still want to be within 1 hour of the beach, well, maybe Tinamaste or San Isidro in the Perez Zeledon area is the best place for you to live in Costa Rica. However, it's difficult to find that perfect place to retire in Costa Rica. All of those best places are popular, and because they're popular, well, the gringos that have moved in that area has caused the prices to skyrocket. So is it possible to find a place that you can live in luxury if you want to, or live quietly and modestly away from the noise of the neighbors? Well, in today's video, I have found a gem. I have found the perfect spot, a place I can guarantee you've never ever heard of. Matter of fact, the majority of people have never even heard of this place, yet it's perfect. So why don't we jump on my moto and I'll take you there personally. We'll take a look at some of these luxury homes, or we'll take a look at some of these places where, hey, you could buy this place and you could live quietly and modestly amongst all of the beauty of Costa Rica. Let's jump on my bike. We'll go there now.
We've traveled all over Costa Rica in search of the perfect place, and we've often said that the Perez Zeledon area has quickly become one of our favorite areas because of its proximity to the cool temperatures of the mountains, quick access to the beach being only an hour away, and the second largest and fastest growing city outside of the San Jose metropolitan area. I'm talking about San Isidro, gives you access to great shopping, restaurants, and much more. Well, today I want to take you on a tour of what I'm calling a Tinamaste alternative. Tinamaste is a popular area because it's only about 30 minutes from San Isidro by going east to the mountains, and it's only 30 minutes to the beach going in the opposite direction. However, it's gotten expensive in Tinamaste because of its popularity, and there are limited places to live. But we've recently found a place that seems to go outside all of the norms of what we're used to seeing in Costa Rica. This is a must-see area because for the first time since we've arrived in November of 2013, we're seeing some unusual houses and communities that we would normally only see in the San Jose metropolitan area. This area is called Pedregoso and is located on the edge of San Isidro. Its location makes it an excellent place to live because it's about 5 minutes away from the heart of town and only about 45 minutes to the beach. Let's take a closer look at where we're going to be touring today. This is a close-up view of the San Isidro area, and to show you how easy it is to get to the Pedregoso area, if we were to start at this intersection and turn left, we get to the Barrio Ballston area. If we were to take this little road right through Barrio Ballston, follow it down, it comes right down here to the Pedregoso area. Well, our tour is going to start right here at the Hotel Amheco. This is a good reference point for the beginning of our tour. We're going to start at the Hotel Amheco, follow the road down. We're going to make a right and go inside here and see some unusually large houses. Take a little detour down this road, come back up to the end of this dead-end road, come all the way back down, get back on the highway, and if we come this way, we're going to take a tour around the park, and then we'll come down into this neighborhood. Nice little neighborhood. Come through here, show you this little area right here, come back, and then we'll go through this neighborhood and back to the main highway. Then we're going to go to the end of Pedregoso, but we're going to make another right down this main highway, which then leads us to some very interesting high-end communities that we don't normally see. Then we'll come down here and see these other high-end communities with some very large houses. And then we're going to come right back and we'll end up all the way back at Hotel Amheco for our tour today. So let's get started. One of the things that make this area so nice is how close it is to San Isidro, and it's easy to use public transportation or grab an Uber if you have the Uber app installed on your phone. This is an interesting neighborhood with larger than usual houses on large lots. This is not typical of the many different places we've seen. We'll also see several empty lots that, well, could be your potential home site. And keep your eyes peeled for a very large upscale home in this section of our tour. This neighborhood has very little traffic and is quiet for being located in the city. This is a really nice place, and it's very unusual to see houses of this caliber outside of San Jose. You'll notice that most houses are locked behind huge gates or walls, and that's because petty theft in Costa Rica is very bad. If you want to leave your bicycle, lawn furniture, or even your tennis shoes outside, you'd better keep it behind a huge fence or tie it down with cables and locks. Here's a thought for you serious entrepreneurs who have experience with planning gated communities. In my opinion, if you could buy this cattle field, this would make the perfect gated community for high-end homes. People would love to live in a community where they would feel safe and not need to hide behind huge walls and gates. Check out the razor wire and fence going around this house. I bet he wishes he was in a nice gated community. As an interesting side note, you don't see many sidewalks outside the cities in Costa Rica. This area has a stretch of sidewalk that is almost a mile long, and lots of people use it for exercise. This large tract of land has a great view over the city, and being this close to San Isidro, the money a developer could make here is amazing, in my opinion. This is a smaller 4-hectare tract of land, which is about 10 acres, and I think this would be another great niche housing subdivision. There's lots of potential in this area. Okay, we've made it back to Hotel Amheco, and I hope you've enjoyed this tour. For me and Rebecca, it's refreshing to see some higher-end houses and communities where if you wanted to live in an area like this, it is available without having to live in the San Jose metropolitan area. By the way, we have a new Facebook group, and it's a fun, safe place to learn more about Costa Rica and what we're doing without dealing with the rude trolls. Join us now. Take a moment to subscribe to our newsletter so you can get an occasional email letting you know about some of our next upcoming videos or live broadcast. Then you can join us live where we answer every question, every comment you might have about Costa Rica. You can even join our free forum and network with other like-minded people who are interested in Costa Rica. We greatly appreciate you, and thanks for supporting us as we do our best to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly about living in Costa Rica.